Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the technical and tactical analysis, is Stuart Robson. And the focus is very much on Serie A, the top division here in Italy. Stuart, your expectations?
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, pinning the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a really good game here.
Federico Chiesa. And the emphasis is on creativity. Mastery of the passing game. Locatelli. And Morata. Can he do it to take the lead? Superb save.
Well, he should score, of course, but that's a brilliant save.
Not all that convincing defensively. Well, a time for composure on the ball. Room to manoeuvre on the wing. Real chance. Oh, marvellous save. Great goalkeeping. Favouring the short one. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. And that pass could be troublesome. Just unable to take advantage of that developing situation. Textbook closing down, and now they're on the attack. Well, he made that. And is it the moment for Morata? No pressure whatsoever on the keeper. An incisive pass, but not quite what was needed. I really thought they were going to open up the defence. Intercepting it intelligently. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. The referee's letting it go as they keep the ball. Clear foul play, and as a result, a free kick forthcoming. Well, warned by the referee, but not cautioned.
Well, he can't say he hasn't been warned now. That's good from the referee.
Quadrado. Well, the clearance half-hearted. Not much defensive cover there on the flank. But they took care of the situation defensively. Dybala. Locatelli with it. And that's an important intervention. Kessié. Rebic has it.
Well, as you can see, it's been really tight, and neither side has taken enough risk going forward. Hopefully that will change soon, and then we might get some entertainment.
Well, the attack peters out, and that means it's goalkeeper's ball. Rabiot. And he saw the situation developing. Ibrahimovic. Can he convert? Well, the keeper grabs it. Oh, that's an interesting pass. Chance here. Oh, my goodness! He's caught that so well! A goal of the highest class. Fantastic technique. Milan get the game restarted. Can they come up with a coherent answer? And good use of advantage. The referee allowing play to continue. Federico Chiesa. Lovely work to get past his man. Well, defending always has to be a team effort. Good piece of covering. Well, they get the ball rolling again. Not enough went to plan for Milan in the first half. Can they address that in the second 45? Morata. Oh, a perfectly timed pass. And a goal! They're going to take some stopping now. second goal for them here. And in the perfect position to read it. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. And that was a move of great promise. They could easily have been in. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Defenders need to cover. Oh, and the crossbar getting in the way. And a goal kick coming up. Morata. Locatelli. Well, closed down straight away. Player in the way again. Oh, that is a superb save. Morata, and he's through here. Oh, a great chance it was. Goalkeeper has it. Rebic. Zlatan Ibrahimovic at the back post. And there it is! Still life left in this game. And they have the momentum now. Well, the ball is rolling again. And Milan find themselves within touching distance here. It's a weighted pass. Fantastic defending. Let's see if it helps the opposition. And problem solved for now. Federico Bernardeschi. Well, advantage with them. Referee says play on. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. A goal! That's two for him today. They simply can't stop him. No wonder he's celebrating. Well, it's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is. Now, potential danger. And the pass in behind the defence. Quick thinking from the keeper. Rafael Leao. Counter-attacking, very much an option. It's looking promising. And a goalkeeper in great form.
And he's just pulled off an absolutely stunning save there. That is brilliant.
So the corner played into the box. Substitution time it is here. Morata. Oh, what an opportunity. Really important piece of last-ditch defending. Just 10 minutes to go. Locatelli. Beautifully weighted ball. Well, the danger is still there. Offside, close one. Rafael Leao. Rade Krunic. It needs an accurate cross. Couldn't hang on to it. Quite possibly a yellow card as the flow was stopped. Well, he's gone into the referee's notebook.
And he can't be surprised. That was a poor challenge, you have to say.
Oh, off the post. Still alive. Good work to win the ball back high up the pitch. Ibrahimovic. Well, disappointing end to the move. So there we have it. The referee blows for full time. Now Morata. going for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. My name's Derek Ray. I'm delighted to have alongside me, as usual on these occasions, Stuart Robson. And the focus is very much on Serie A, the top division here in Italy. How do you see the match going, Stuart?
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere...
Well, you can't blame him for taking it on, but lacking the accuracy required in the end. Goal kick here. And this is how the hosts will begin the game today. Wojciech Szczęsny between the posts. Giorgio Chiellini starts alongside Leonardo Bonucci in central defence. Federico Chiesa starts with Federico Bernardeschi on the flanks. And as for the strike partnership, Morata starts together with Paulo Dybala. The Inter starting lineup. Samir Handanovic gets the nod in goal. Joaquin Correa starts alongside Arturo Vidal in central midfield. And Edin Dzeko starts alongside Lautaro Martinez. Can he find the net? Well, he didn't miss by all that much. Wide in the end. Federico Bernardeschi. Can he play it in? Chance for Dybala. Gets his glove on it. And you need your defender to take charge. Martinez. And a throw-in it's going to be. Dybala. Locatelli. Bernardeschi. Must take the lead here. Oh, it's in! The opening goal in the derby. And listen to what it means. Well, Inter get the ball rolling again. It's going to be interesting to see whether or not that goal stings them into action. Dzeko. And a fine tackle. Federico Chiesa. And he read it well. And Inter might be able to cash in here. Pressing high, and they have the ball again. Not the best clearance. Dzeko. And a fantastic diving save. Now sending it in. And still danger here. And brave goalkeeping to deal with the danger.
Well, he had to get that right, didn't he? That's good goalkeeping.
Oh, he's lost possession of the ball. Has someone to play it to. He's gone and found the net! Brilliant piece of finishing. Magnificent goal. So underway again, following the goal that made things level. Bonucci. Federico Chiesa. Possession and patience, the watchwords. Now to the front post. And I thought that might carry a threat, but a strong punch by the keeper. Paulo Dybala with the corner. And turned onto the woodwork. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Vidal. The ball with Martinez. Crisp tackling. Dybala. Breaking at pace. Oh, showing excellent vision. Potentially productive position for Bernardeschi. Oh, again the woodwork. Great pressure to win the ball back. Not messing around with that clearance. The first half here comes to an end. And so the second half gets underway. Almost a case of the two teams saying to each other, whatever you can do, I can do just as well. De Vrij. On the ball, Bastoni. Correa. Dzeko. Good vision. Can he get onto this? Tremendous defending to stonewall him. Cuadrado. Well, Lautaro Martinez had plenty to say for himself in the first half. Sum up his performance for us.
Well, he stepped forward for his team with the equaliser. It could prove to be the key turning point in this contest, as they haven't been at their best today.
And it's in! They're back in front! Stunning scenes here! And the ball is moving again. Anyone's guess how this is going to finish. 2-1 currently. Alessandro Bastoni. Now Correa. Dzeko. Correa. Now Dzeko. Regained possession. Moving the ball forward with purpose. Locatelli. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. And it looked like open road for them, but up a dead end. Vidal. Martinez. And through it goes to the keeper. And the keeper has possession of it. Dybala. Federico Chiesa. Now Chiellini. Showing a lot of guile there. There it is! 2 to the good now, and that gives them a buffer. So back underway, 3-1 the score. Far from a smooth challenge. Now, will the referee produce a card? And a yellow card it's going to be, Stuart.
Yeah, the ref's got that right. It's a yellow card all day long.
And going short with it. Oh, that's an interesting pass. Well, not cleared away completely. A quarter of an hour remaining here. And smart defending. Rabiot. Morata. Now can they counter clinically? And they'll regard that as a chance here. Oh, goodness me, he's hit the post. Danger averted for now. Morata! There's the goal! Surely now, that is that! Not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. And he didn't miss by a massive margin at all. Dzeko. Well, that's a well-timed pass. No, not the best challenge. Oh, a save. Oh, that's top-notch goalkeeping, you've got to say. Oh, a lovely ball. Dybala. In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now. And that will be all for this game. Certainly not.
Hold tight, dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You make it last forever. Stop in time, yeah, I'm surrendering. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me. Stranded in the open, dried out tears of sorrow, lacking all emotion, staring down the barrel, waiting for the final gates to open to a new tomorrow, moving with the motion, following the light that sets me
Against Milan, and Stuart, this is always very special.
You're absolutely right, Derek. This has the makings of an absolute classic. Great stadium, bitter rivalry, and two very good teams. This should be entertaining.
This is the Milan starting 11. Mike Mignon begins in goal. Theo Hernandez starts with Davide Calabria in the fullback positions. And the tactical configuration has two players in attack from the very outset. And a strong tackle. The Inter starting lineup. Samir Handanovic begins in goal. Milan Skriniar plays alongside Stefan de Vrij in central defence. Hakan Çalhanoğlu starts alongside Marcelo Brozovic in the centre of midfield. And Edin Dzeko starts alongside Lautaro Martinez. Well, totally confused his opponent. He's in behind. Defending of the highest class to stop him. Always difficult to predict in advance who might decide a game, but you could make a strong case for this man, I think, Stuart. What are you expecting to see from him?
I would describe him as majestic when he's playing at his best. He glides past defenders, he's got that ability to run with the ball into open space, he can pick out a pass, he can wriggle out of tight situations. He's the most creative player on the field today.
Still pushing for the goal that would put them ahead, but not forcing it. Right save by Handanovic. Taken short. Kessié. Intercepting it intelligently. Good vision. Can he get onto this? Oh, marvellous defending to deny him. The referee knew that was foul play, but advantage it is. And close but offside nonetheless. Ivan Perisic. Good pressure high up the pitch. Rafael Leao. Benassa. On the ball, Rafael Leao. Well, the pass not finding its target. Moving into the advanced position, and that puts them in position. Big opportunity. Oh, it's gone in! A derby goal, the first of the contest. Electric. Well, underway once again. Will Inter be able to articulate an appropriate response? Inching towards half-time, it's Milan with the advantage. Stuart, your thoughts on what you've seen from them in this first 45?
Yes, they've defended really well all over the pitch. Their work rate and discipline has been excellent, but any drop in tempo and this lead could easily slip away.
Given away by the Rossoneri. And it's Ibrahimovic finding a forward gear. Can he produce? And a goal! They're going to take some stopping now. Two in front here. Well, a second goal for them here. Now, far from the ideal pass, you've got to say. Oh, what an opportunity. There it is! The goals keep coming. No stopping them today. Well, you've got to say, an incredible first-half performance. That real chance. Oh, a finish of real class. No wonder he's celebrating. Take a bow. Well, that's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is. Well, that's a foul, and it sets up a free kick in a dangerous position. And there it is, the half-time whistle. And the ball is rolling again. The Rossoneri having already made a big first-half statement here. Is there to be a response in the second half? Opportunity! Can they slot it home? Well, no damage done.
Well, Derek, this has been a really good performance, as you can see. They've created numerous chances, they're winning the game comfortably, and they could go on and score more. This could get really embarrassing.
Ibrahimovic. Clean challenge. Good thing from his point of view. And that's gone out of play for what will be a goal kick. Çalhanoğlu. Barella. Brozovic. On to Dzeko. Will he finish? Great chance to make it a brace, but the keeper had his say.
Well, he has to get a second goal soon. He's been brilliant today.
And the keeper there to make sure nothing untoward happened. Rebic. Promising looking attack. Really poor timing, and some will argue that he was asking for a yellow card. The keeper was never likely to be in trouble then. Eccentric goalkeeping. Kessié. Here's Ibrahimovic. It is a decent looking attack here. And Ibrahimovic! And a goal! That's his brace! They just can't keep him quiet. So on with the game here. Milan accelerating away from their opponents, it appears. So a throw-in here. Well, that's a completely wasted throw-in. Surely. And now he must score. And that's the hat-trick. Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him. It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Çalhanoğlu. No space for Inter in the wide position. Well, the threat was very real. Marvellous defending. A very effective challenge put in. And acres of space out wide for Milan. But they dealt with the threat posed. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Oh, in with a chance. Oh, that was a terrific attack, but they'll be disappointed about the way it ended.
Well, it's good play. They force the error, break forward quickly and create the opening. However, the finish didn't match the rest of it.
Oh, lovely incisive pass. Able to get his body in the way. Well, not long to go now, Stuart, and Milan quite simply have bossed this one.
Well, the result has never really been in doubt, has it? They've created so many chances with some brilliant attacking play. I think they've looked an outstanding team today.
And the referee spotted the foul, but has played advantage. Well, just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here. Can he finish? Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here. And the referee blows it.
But gravity pulls you straight down. When you walk
but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Clear Fill me out with your smile. Now the sunshine brings the light. Fill me out with a flame. I will let you in this game. Take me out where I'm down. 'Cause with you I'm safe and sound. 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 Safe and
Talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
Rabiot. Cross blocked. The initial 11 today for the hosts. Wojciech Szczęsny between the posts. Giorgio Chiellini starts alongside
Derek, can he
Leonardo
finish this?
Bonucci. Oh, a finish of real class! No wonder he's celebrating. Take a bow. So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Playing with purpose and control. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. What a vital intervention. Unable to get himself back on side here.
Well, he was always going to be offside. That was the wrong option.
Rabiot. A good and fair challenge. An attack full of promise. And nothing positive comes of it, unfortunately. Dybala. Chiesa. And now Rabiot. Well, he knew he had to get to the ball, and he did. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Well, let's see if something comes of this. High degree of difficulty to hit it on the volley like that, and it was close.
Well, his skill level is so high, you're absolutely right. That's a great effort on the volley.
Cuadrado. The ball with Chiesa. Milan doing well to win it back. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Well, he's thwarted him almost effortlessly. Morata. Now Rabiot. Cuadrado. Rabiot. Morata. Is it there for Morata? Well, driven fiercely against the frame of the goal.
Well, he struck it well enough, but that has to go down as a big miss.
Possession changes hands, the interception there. Locatelli. Bernardeschi. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Promising attack, this.
Well, Milan haven't bossed the possession, as you can see, but their counter-attacking has been really good, particularly in the wide areas. It's been an excellent performance from them so far.
Oh, wait, Stuart, they might score. Oh, wonder goal! Right out of the top drawer. Who could do better than that? So 2-0 now. Alexandro. Bernardeschi. Paulo Dybala in position at the back post. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Did well to win the ball back. Oh, could be. A goal! That's exactly what they needed. That should get them believing again. So there we have it, 2-1. And the referee allowing advantage. Can he finish this? Excellent defending. Dybala. And slipped through beautifully. But they're not being allowed to continue. It's offside.
Well, he had the vision to pick out the pass, but he couldn't play it quite quickly enough.
And so it is, the first half score. Plenty to consider based on what we've seen so far as the second half begins. Dybala. Locatelli. Went in strongly, decisively. And that is how to beat your opponent. And there's vision for you from Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. Well, Federico Bernardeschi had a lot to say for himself in the first half. What did you make of his contribution?
Yeah, he's played pretty well, to be fair. He's looked confident and assured on the ball, but he's going to need a helping hand if they are to turn this around in the second half.
And he read it well, intercepting it. Locatelli. Not what he was intending. Bad pass. Ibrahimovic. Going about his defensive business with a minimum of fuss. And it's going to run through to the keeper here. Well, he's given us away. And into the last 30 minutes now. Disappointing for Milan to give it away like that. What can they do from here? Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it.
Well, it's been a while, but these fans are now coming to life. Can they equalise here?
And the keeper did magnificently.
Well, that's just a wonderful save. How did he stop that?
And responsible for the corner is Dybala. Oh, a very fine header, but it wouldn't go in for him. Rafael Leao. Good use of advantage by the referee. Putting his body on the line. Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Weston McKennie. On the ball, Morata. Well, it's one pass after another. Can they create something from here? Morata is up there. Well, the danger is still there. Well, the keeper had a lot to do.
Well, it's a great piece of goalkeeping. So quick off his line.
Benassa. On to Ibrahimovic. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Morata. A goal! Sheer excitement! Level again here! So back underway, dead level, 2-2. How can they nudge in front late on here? And as a defender, you really have to concentrate to the maximum to bar the door, as he did then. Breaking at pace. Federico Chiesa. Locatelli. And an astute piece of defending. Well, it comes down to the final 5 minutes. Weston McKennie. Locatelli with it. Alexandro. On the ball, Morata. Bonucci. Very comfortable when in possession. Morata. And there's the whistle. They can't be separated. And so the match is underway. The lineup then for the hosts. Wojciech Szczęsny begins in goal. Giorgio Chiellini starts alongside Leonardo Bonucci in central defence. Federico Chiesa starts with Federico Bernardeschi on the flanks. And looking at the attack, Paulo Dybala plays with Morata. Can he convert? Well, tremendous block. Oh, a goal! There it is! And the crowd stunned into silence. Underway once again with Inter in front. Oh, fancy footwork. Oh, he's given it away inexplicably. That's high-level goalkeeping.
Well, that's a fantastic save. He's such a good keeper.
And very deftly cut out. Morata. Will take it away. He won the ball. Martinez. Perisic. Might Still be able to do a bit of damage. Well, nothing comes of it. Bernardeschi. Well, he failed to get it away properly. And that pass could be troublesome. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, that's just a wonderful save. How did he stop that?
And now the delivery. Still alive. Perisic. Oh, did so well to deny him. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Well, not quite the corner he had in mind. Goalkeeper has it. Excellent vision from Dybala. And they couldn't quite muster a real threat. Perisic. Effective challenge. Dybala. Not really typical of Dybala to give it away like that. Dybala. Gorgeous ball from Dybala. Well, nothing productive, really. Well, it was a foul, but good use of advantage by the referee. Getting in there to intercept. Well, inching towards half-time, and probably fair to say the fans were hoping for a little bit better than this. Stuart, your thoughts?
Well, I've been a little disappointed with their attacking play. It's all been a bit too slow. If they can pass it into their front areas with more quality, switch play quicker, and be more positive in 1v1 situations...
Oh, sorry, Stuart, look at this! Oh, what's he gone and done? Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. Martinez. Inter have given away possession.
Well, there you have it. The hosts have had so much of the possession, but they've shown a real lack of invention today. One or two of their more talented players need to step up now to get them back into this game.
No worries for the keeper. And there it is, the half. Well, it's advantage Inter after the first 45 minutes, but a long way from the issue being settled here. Çalhanoğlu. And now De Vrij. Ivan Perisic. Well, the perfect tackle, really. And now a throw-in. Given away by Inter. Well, he was one of the main protagonists in the first half, Hakan Çalhanoğlu. What did you make of his contribution?
Well, I thought he had a really effective first half. Not only did he get the goal that gave them the lead, but his general play was really good. He was a constant threat, and I'm sure we'll see more of him in the second half.
That's a fairly easy save for any keeper to make. They've given it away. Dybala. Possession one. No problems grabbing hold of that one. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Barella. Ivan Perisic. Barella has it. Can he find the net? Full credit, wonderful stop. And the short option preferred. Unable to trouble the defence with that cross. Federico Chiesa. Not giving him a moment's peace. A meaty but fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in. An alert intervention. And attempting the through ball. Well, the keeper had a lot of ground to cover. Splendid save. And now the delivery. Just the clearance that was called for. Will it be? And with that, they've thwarted the opportunity. Bernardeschi. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Bernardeschi. And a goal to level this contest. All even. So underway again following the goal that made things level. You can't really tackle like that and expect to get away with it. Booking to come, you would think. Not a successful intervention, winning the ball back. And plenty of scope to be creative in that wide position. Locatelli. And he takes it away. Rabiot. Chiesa. That's all they can conjure for now. Can they grab the lead late on? And intercepted it. Ivan Perisic. Well, they couldn't keep it.
Well, Inter will probably get one more big chance to win this game. And don't these fans know it? Just listen to this noise.
Rabiot, immaculate placement. Somehow kept out by Handanovic. Time for the change now. The teams are level, and every corner counts at this juncture. It did look dangerous for a moment, but the keeper has it now. Keeper not concentrating. Bernardeschi. Not a great pass. And we will have just one additional minute. Well, the perfect tackle, really. And now a throw-in. And with that, the 90 minutes have come to an...
thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been
They're on the menu today, and we never tire of bringing you this fixture. The Nerazzurri against the Rossoneri. My name is Derek Ray, and alongside me here in the commentary position is Stuart Robson. Stuart, a lot to look forward to here.
Well, Derek, this is Italian football at its very best. Great atmosphere, two teams with a wonderful history and a big rivalry. This should be good today.
Serie. Well, a touch off the defender last of all, so a corner. It's a short one. Cassier. Rebic. Here's the Milan team. Mike Maignan begins in goal. Davide Calabria plays with Theo Hernandez in the wide defensive areas. And so many different ways to configure an attack. In this case, it'll be two men up front. Well, let's focus on a man who certainly knows how to get pulses racing in a football stadium, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. In what way might he contribute today, Stuart?
Well, Derek, he's the perfect finisher. He's got a great shot in him, his movement is excellent, and in 1v1 situations, you always expect him to score.
Well, the pass not finding its target. And a look at the Inter team. Samir Handanovic begins in goal. Stefan de Vrij plays with Milan Skriniar in central defence. Hakan Çalhanoğlu starts alongside Marcelo Brozovic in the centre of midfield. And Edin Dzeko starts alongside Lautaro. Must be! Well, there's a keeper on song.
Well, how did he stop that? That's just unbelievable.
And the short option preferred. Ibrahimovic! And a goal! The first in the derby goes to the Rossoneri. Amazing scenes, breathtaking stuff. So underway again here. Can Inter come up with the right answer? And it's gone behind for the corner. But he's gone short with it. Cassier. Alert defending. And take it away. Ibrahimovic. Rebic. And just slightly offside. Çalhanoğlu. Dzeko. Top-class defending. Rafael Leao. In with a chance. Oh, football finesse at its very best. You can't argue with that finish. Well, a second goal for them here. That's a purposeful Perisic run. And a corner kick, the referee's verdict. Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. Not a great pass.
Well, as the stats confirm, Milan have controlled the ball. Yes, they've played well when going forward, but it's been their ability to regain the ball which is...
Real chance. In it goes! A 3-goal cushion. This is astonishing stuff. Blistering first half display, and just look at that score. Benassa. Oh, good vision. It's still alive. And that's an excellent piece of defending to thwart him. Martinez. Can he finish this? Oh, yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment. And back in business, Inter have left themselves with a real mountain to climb in the second half. Dzeko. On the ball, Rafael Leao. Not a good pass. Oh, nice work to get past his opponent. Opportunity. Oh, a finish of real class. No wonder he's celebrating. Take a bow. So the live action continues. It's all Milan. They hold the aces. Going about his defensive business with a minimum of fuss. Martinez. Very quick thinking there. Rafael Leao. Kessié has it. Really good challenge. And into the last 30 minutes now. Correa. But nothing comes of it. Ibrahimovic. Really poor timing, and some will argue that he was asking for a yellow card. Oh, a glorious save by the keeper. And nothing wrong with that free kick either. And deciding to go short with this one. Well, he couldn't quite hit the target, Stuart.
Well, it's a decent effort, but I don't think it was ever going to trouble the goalkeeper.
Martinez. Magnificent challenge to win it back. And they have possession again. Into the final 20 minutes. Well, on you go, says the referee. Advantage. Benassa. Oh, this is looking promising. Well, how close was that? Inches away.
Well, Derek, this has been a really good performance, as you can see. They've created numerous chances, they're winning the game comfortably, and they could go on and score more. This could get really embarrassing.
Martinez. Good-looking move, this. Now, was that the denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity? And it was always going to be crystal clear for the referee in terms of the decision.
Well, he had to make a tackle, didn't he? Unfortunately, it wasn't a good one.
Oh, he's gone for goal. Oh, great technique and accuracy, but the keeper able to turn it away. A stunning stop. Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. Dzeko. Well, a crucial intervention inside the box. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. It's with Çalhanoğlu. Dzeko. Martinez. Well, really stout defending there. Off the line. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. Let's see about the delivery. And fired against the crossbar. You can't really tackle like that and expect to get away with it. Booking to come, you would think. Ibrahimovic. Breaking at pace. And the referee blows his whistle, and it brings... Real Madrid and Barcelona, and today they find themselves on a collision course here at the Bernabeu. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position. Sitting alongside me, ready to provide expert analysis, is Stuart Robson. Stuart, it's a privilege to be here.
Well, it certainly is.
Benzema! And pushed away to safety. And here's the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois is in goal. Carvajal starts. Well, there is a very alert goalkeeper for you. Not the pass he had in mind. Depay. And a goal! That is a very bright start. Perfect way to open. Underway again with Barcelona in the lead. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. Depay. Modric. Promising looking ball. Well, nothing comes of the attack when all is said and done. An example of how to press. Karim Benzema. Benzema! Oh, and he didn't miss by very much.
Yeah, he adjusted his body so well there. It's a great piece of skill, and it probably deserved the goal.
De Jong. Ansu Fati. And Depay on the ball. Frankie de Jong. Well, he's lost the ball. Benzema. Oh, lovely weighted ball. They might be in. And a goal! The keeper couldn't stop it. Real Madrid on terms. So underway again following the goal that made things level. And it's a quality pass. Well, that cross was more than acceptable, but they couldn't fire it home. And Real's creative tendencies coming to the fore, but it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Tremendous ball played through. A very good tackle. De Jong. Well, far too much elevation there. And slipped through by Karim Benzema. And it's two for him today. A masterful performance. The defenders unable to stop him.
Well, as you can see, Barcelona have had most of the ball, but they've shown a real lack of invention today. One or two of their more talented players need to step up now to get them back into this game.
A terrific pass. No, not the best challenge. Well, space for them here. Great block by Alaba on the back of that cross. So the corner played into the box. Goalkeeper's ball, it was always going to be that way. Oh, nice ball over the top to chase. And Real pushing to add to their lead. It'll be a corner. Going short. Vinicius Junior went in strongly, decisively. And that is that, half-time. Well, back underway with Barca hoping to find an effective route back into the game. And the poor touch didn't help them on the possession front. Able to skip past his man. Well, defending always has to be a team effort. Good piece of covering. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Well, what a first half he had. I thought he was outstanding. He caused the defenders all sorts of problems with his movement and pace, and he fully deserved his 2 goals, and I expect more from him in the second half.
Vinicius. A super tackle and they've won possession. Dembele. Real did well to regain control of the ball. A real opening now. The verdict is offside here. Karim Benzema. He's got the right idea with that pass. Well, what a stop that was. Slipshod passing.
Well, I don't think they've been at it today, but maybe, just maybe, that great save will inspire them now.
Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Vinicius Junior. Well, it could be on for him here. Oh, it's in! A 2-goal cushion now, and the lead fully merited. So on with the action, and 3-1 the scoreline at the moment. Cuts in from the flank. And that'll be the goalkeeper's ball. 20 minutes to go. And the counter looks on here, options available. Well, it looked highly promising, but it came to nothing in the end. They were playing fluent football, but then the foul, and now you would anticipate a yellow card. Well-timed tackle. Well, Barca have the ball once more.
Well, Real Madrid have certainly dominated the ball, as you can see, and that's been because of
Now,
their...
hold on, Stuart, they're in here. Terrific save. Coutinho. Well, they really had to be on their toes defensively, given the circumstances. Unable to keep the ball that time. Luke de Jong. Excellent challenge. Luka Modric with the pass. And it's still on for him. Terrific piece of anticipation. Short corner favoured. Luka Modric. Oh, that's a really good run. Well, spot on with that challenge. Sergio Roberto. Excellent vision. Advantage Barcelona. Can he put it away? Well, fantastic reflex action from the goalkeeper. Vinicius Junior. Beautifully disguised ball. And nothing positive comes of it, unfortunately. And it's in from Gareth Bale. He makes it count. And so the referee's whistle for full time.
Can make me move, can make me move, you can make me move, can make me. Can make me move,
in the fullback positions, and the story in attack is one of a strike partnership. And this confrontation is underway. Marcos Llorente. Now with Suarez. It's with Vinicius Junior. Eduardo Camavinga. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. Just not looking confident in possession. Koke takes on the shot. Well, the shot seemed like a good option, but goalkeeper's ball. Possession changes hands, the interception there. Koke. Marcos Llorente has it. Suarez. Keeping it moving dynamically. João Felix. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Luis Suarez. Plenty of options. Hazard. He's got to score! Really sound defending. Splendid defending. Well, they fancy a short one. Modric. Well, not making life difficult for the keeper at all. A wide attempt. Marcos Llorente. Really important piece of last-ditch defending.
Well, Real Madrid have certainly had all the possession over the last 15 minutes. You sense it's inevitable the goal will come. It'll be certainly no less than they deserve. They just need to be a bit more clinical in that final third now.
Hang on a minute, Stuart. Opportunity unfolding. And he's missed the opportunity to net the opening goal.
Well, it should be 1-0, Derek. You can see how frustrated he is with himself.
João Felix. Effective challenge. So plenty of forward momentum from Real Madrid here. Luis Suarez. Llorente. And the keeper's in trouble. And a good save.
Well, it is a good save. The idea was good, the execution wasn't.
Space afforded him. And it's Hazard's cross. But he didn't miss by all that much with the header. Just a little bit off target. Read it well. They all know their roles as they apply the pressure. Koke. A lot of momentum to this Atletico attack. Vinicius Junior. On to Benzema. Benzema seducing with his passing. Must take the lead here. Can he take the chance? In it goes! Real Madrid take the lead in the derby. And just look at the fans. Awesome. The ball moving again. Real have the lead, but they won't be taking anything for granted. Benzema. And that is how to win the ball back from your opponent. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Advantage Atletico. Trippier has lost possession. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Well, I'm sure the manager will be delighted with him. He'll have drilled it into them to keep their focus, keep playing through to the half-time whistle, and it's certainly put them in a good position to go on and win this now.
A bit sloppy in possession. Given away again. Tremendous ball played through. And he's through. And still a chance. And in the end, no damage done. And he did well to cut it out. And the pass weighted by Suarez. And that's it, a goal for Atletico. Beyond the goalkeeper. Atletico on terms. Back underway, level pegging, 1 goal apiece in this game. Vinicius. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Vinicius Junior. And a goal it is to put them in front again. No less than they deserve. So on they go again. Let's find out if Atletico can square the match. Nicely timed tackle. This could pose problems for the defenders. And the ball is loose. And there it is. An almost intuitive piece of finishing. So the ball is running again at 2-2. Lemar. Thomas Lemar. And turned onto the woodwork. And a fine stop. Not a successful intervention, winning the ball back. Well, that's how to hit them. Not quite accurate enough, though.
Well, what a goal that would have been. Surprised he took it on, to be honest. Long way out, but oh so close.
Benzema. Intercepting it intelligently. A quarter of an hour remaining here. Oh, a lovely ball. The defender put in the challenge, and it might be a red card. And it was always going to be crystal clear for the referee in terms of the decision.
Well, he had to make a tackle, didn't he? Unfortunately, it wasn't a good one.
Oh, a respectable free kick. But that's top quality goalkeeping, you've got to say.
Well, this is going to be a frantic finish.
Now, hold on, Stuart. They're in here. Big chance it is. Rodrigo Javier de Paul. Level pegging, but can they change that? And a goal! That changes it! Real Madrid in front now! Will that give them a derby victory? What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Not a foul, but the advantage with Real Madrid. Now, far from a smooth challenge. Now, will the referee produce a card? Well, deemed to have been a cautionable offence.
Well, no question about it. He deserved his booking there.
And he read it well, intercepting it. Useful looking ball. And he's alone in the middle by the look of things. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. And there it is, a penalty given and a chance perhaps for them to finish this off. Well, no card handed out, but quite a few upset players out there, Stuart.
Well, he's...
And the penalty is converted. I don't think anyone really questioned him. No more time left in the opinion of the...
your smile. Now the sunshine brings the light. Fill me out with a flame. I will let you in this game. Take me out where I'm down. 'Cause with you I'm safe and sound. 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 I'm safe and sound.
A match to look forward to. Barcelona Kickoff. And the Barcelona shape looks like this. Marc-Andre ter Stegen starts in goal. Sergio Roberto plays with Jordi Alba in the full-back positions. Frenkie de Jong plays with Coutinho in the centre of the park. And the story in attack is one of a strike partnership. And this is the starting lineup for Atletico. Jan Oblak gets the nod in goal. Jose Maria Jimenez plays with Stefan Savic in central defence. Koke starts alongside Marcos Llorente in the centre of the park. And it's two strikers up front who'll look to provide the goal-scoring threat. A super tackle and they've won possession. De Jong. Oh, great attacking play. Chance to take the lead. Oh, tremendous block. Let's see about the delivery. The keeper diving magnificently to make sure he got there. Playing it in. Well, threat averted. Pressing high to win the ball. That's how to blunt the edge of the opposing attack. Griezmann. Defensive efficiency personified. Given away by Barcelona. Depay. Oh, a vital interception. Oh, pressing really high. That's very effective use of advantage in favour of Atletico. Trippier. Koke. Griezmann gets himself into the attacking third with the ball at his feet. And Yannick Carrasco at the ready. Oh, the crossbar is still reverberating. Great defending. Trying to deliver it accurately. Well, the clearance half-hearted. Danger averted for now. A very good tackle.
Well, there it is. Atletico have dominated possession in the last 15 minutes and have looked great going forward. They just need to take one of the chances they've created to get themselves ahead today.
Read it superbly to take back possession. And a good take under duress there. Well, it's a really poor challenge. Now, what's the referee going to do about it? De Jong. And teammates to play it to. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards. So on they go again. Let's find out if Atletico can square the match. Good use of the ball, but can they trouble the defence? Felix. Here's Carrasco. Determined defending. Barcelona have given us away. And decent progress here from Luis Suarez. He has options. Suarez! Well, the post getting in the way there. He cuts it back. It's looking promising. Griezmann. Decent cross, but Jordi Alba with the block. Applying vigorous pressure. Well, the first 40... So on they go, the second half underway, and Atletico with a bit of work to do. Trippier. Still behind, but the pressure mounting. Koke. Can he find the net? And a body in the way. Suarez! Terrific save. And over it comes. And relief as the keeper holds on.
Well, he reacts so quickly, doesn't he? That's a great bit of work from him.
Well, Memphis Depay, one man who certainly made his mark on the game in the first half. Stuart, your thoughts?
Well, it was certainly a good first 45 minutes for the lad. Obviously, he got his goal to put...
Hang on a minute, Stuart. Opportunity unfolding. Oh, brilliant goalkeeping. Who can he pick out? And they could face difficulties here. And the defender got the last touch. That'll be a corner. No trouble at all as far as the keeper was concerned. Griezmann. 30 minutes left for play. Depay. Could be dangerous. But it stopped a promising attack in its tracks. And you wouldn't be surprised if there's a card coming out here. Oh, what an exquisite goal! Absolute perfection. So 2-0 now. And Atletico get the advantage from the referee. Koke. A lot of momentum to this Atletico attack. Fati.
As the stats show us, Barcelona have had less of the ball, but their counter-attacking has been really good, particularly in the wide areas. It's been an excellent performance from them so far.
Oh, they could put it away, Stuart. A goal! And it seems they're truly cruising to victory here. So on with the game here. Barcelona on top, and it's turning into something of a trouncing. Koke. Marcos Llorente has it. And winning it back. Barca maintain possession, advantage. Oh, managing to beat him. Opportunity here. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display. A lopsided contest. 4-0. And he's won the ball. Carrasco. And taken away. 10 minutes to go. And possession lost by Barcelona. He went in so dangerously with that tackle. Now, the referee is the man everyone's looking at. Llorente. Griezmann. Well, spot on with that challenge. Koke. Suarez. Well, they pulled one back, but perhaps a bit too late in this contest. They haven't been at the races this evening. Well, not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. Oh, big chance. Well, they've really turned this into a contest. Momentum now with them. So the current scoreline, 4-2. And in with a real chance. And a touch of finesse. Might still be able to do a bit of damage. Atletico's corner. No more time left in the opinion of the referee.
incredible inside this stadium. Let's hope we see a top-class game as well.
And let's dissect the Real Madrid side. Thibaut Courtois is in goal. Ferland Mendy plays with Carvajal in the full-back positions. And the tactical configuration has two players in attack from the very outset.
A big moment here, Derek.
A truly magnificent start. An early goal in the game. Just what they were hoping to produce. And back underway. 1-0 it is. This could square the game. Oh, blocked it. Real Madrid get the throw in. And that was a very fine read. Depay. Vinicius Junior. And he might be through here. And read the danger magnificently.
Well, if he gets this wrong, a penalty and a sending off, but he was spot on with his challenge.
And no way through. Well, an easy one to cut out, really. And that always looked likely to run through to the keeper. And into the clutches of the goalkeeper. Benzema. Oh, he's through here. Well, the bar can be the goalkeeper's best friend.
Well, it was certainly a chance to get back into the game. And you have to say they're a bit unfortunate. But they do need to finish off one of these chances.
And possession lost by Barcelona. Luka Modric. But they dealt with the threat posed. And the upshot of that is offside.
Well, he needed to look elsewhere because the flag was always going to go up.
Benzema's pass, not accurate enough. Good vision. Can he get onto this? Well, the keeper was called upon and delivered.
Well, he's so good in those 1v1 moments, and he's proved it yet again.
Still not clear. Big chance to get them on terms. Expert piece of finishing from Benzema. So in business once more on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. Barcelona free kick. It'll be here. Can he play it in? Must be. And a goal to re-establish their advantage. Just look at the celebrations. So they're playing again. Can Real Madrid bounce back? Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's a pass of high quality. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. Oh, what an opportunity. Well, just fractionally wide. Good strike. And taken away from Azar. Dembele. He could pick out a teammate. Not the best clearance. This looks interesting. Opportunity. Oh, right in the nick of time. And that is that. Half-time here. So the ball rolling again. Second half underway. Will Real be able to up their game? Useful looking ball. And it's in. Beyond the goalkeeper. Real Madrid are level. Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. And he's beaten him here. Not a very good challenge, and he skips past his man. And back with Memphis. And a little too close to the keeper in the end. Disappointing pass. It's a good-looking ball in behind. It looked as though they had attacking momentum, but not so. Coutinho. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Difficult to stop him. Vinicius Junior looking for that final pass, looking for the goal that would put them ahead. Well, the chance looked to be on, but found himself offside. Depay. Could play it in. Can they forge ahead? Well, body in the way. Frankie de Jong. Accurate pass upon accurate pass. I just couldn't play that decisive ball. Counter-attacking very much an option. And slipped through by Karim Benzema. And that's how to deal with finesse.
Well, it's an easy save for the keeper. It wasn't the best option, that's for sure.
An encouraging move from Barca. And let's give credit to the defending. Well, not the greatest pass. Easily intercepted. An incisive pass. Not out of the woods yet. Finally gathered by the keeper.
Well, that's a really good recovery. He had to be smart there. Well, as you can see, this has been a fairly open contest. Chances at both ends, plenty of good attacking play, and it's been really entertaining.
Karim Benzema. A good and fair challenge. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Dembele. And the pass could do damage. Oh, it's a penalty! And what an opportunity for them, perhaps, to win it. This to put them in front once more. And there it is! Perfectly executed. Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider.
Well, these Real fans are driving their team on to get this equaliser, but time is running out. Will they get another big chance?
This could square the game. Oh, he really closed the crossbar. Teammate in support. Clear foul, but a Real Madrid advantage. And a very good challenge. Oh, that's a pass of high quality. Well, even marginally offside is still against the law.
Yeah, and he just needed to hold his run for a fraction longer, and he would have been in on goal.
Advantage Barcelona. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. But they dealt with the threat posed. And there goes the final whistle. It ends in...
chase my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explore right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.
Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire.
Both of these teams for different reasons, but that's what makes it so interesting. Let's hope we're not disappointed today.
And the starting players for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois is in goal. Carvajal starts with Ferland Mendy in the fullback positions. Luka Modric plays alongside Danny.
Derek, big moment here.
There it is, and just the ideal start. So on they go again. Let's find out if Atletico can square the match. Luis Suarez. Trippier. Koke with it. Joao Felix. Well, he has the measure of his man. Joao Felix! Frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long, and this match is level again. So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. Luis Suarez. Koke with it. Marcos Llorente. Suarez. Carrasco. And they'll be happy to have regained possession. his passing. Oh, the referee has given it. Penalty it is. Well, that's not at all what they wanted. He's off, Stuart.
Well, this could be the defining moment in the game. It's a silly challenge, you have to say.
This to put them back in front. And slotted home. Well, his heart might have been fluttering, but he didn't show it. A goal from the spot. So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the score. What's going to happen next? And it's gone over the line. Benzema deserves credit for winning the ball back. Joao Felix. Marcos Llorente has it. Suarez. A glorious chance. And how about that for a save? Karim Benzema. Excellent vision. Position. What a save. Vinicius Junior. And a tidy challenge. Griezmann. Oh, a nice looking pass. And a goal! The equaliser! They simply refuse to be beaten. Down to 10 men, but right back in this game. Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. And dispossessed. Will he play it in? Not all that convincing defensively. Can they forge ahead? Chance maybe. Well, nothing untoward happened.
Well, they might be piling on the pressure, but they've got to make it count in those situations, that's for sure.
Oh, Stuart, they could be in here. Oh, brilliant goalkeeping. The cut back. And a goal it is to put them in front again. No less than they deserve. Well, the action underway once more, and no shortage of entertainment. 3-2. Great challenge, he got nothing but ball. Llorente. This could square the game. Splendid defending, and it needed to be. And that is that, half-time. So on they go, the second half underway, and Atletico with a bit of work to do. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. He's in behind. Might still be able to do a bit of damage. Oh, and he puts away the second chance. Goalkeeper error. So the current scoreline, 4-2. Beautifully disguised ball, and Modric could wreak havoc. And a goal it is. The keeper really not part of the equation. So the action continues, and Real very much bossing the proceedings. The tackle completely mistimed, and you would expect a booking under the circumstances. Well, they saw red earlier, and now they're seeing yellow, Stuart.
Well, it's no good keep fouling. They have to show more discipline here.
In the opinion of the referee, that is a penalty. And he got to it fairly easily. Carrasco. Carrasco. And Suarez is in there. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. And he keeps going. And the referee has pointed to the spot. Penalty given. Well, his name and number have been taken as well, Stuart.
And quite rightly so. It was a poor challenge. He was right to give a penalty to the referee, and he's right to give the yellow card.
It could be up for grabs. Well, no damage done. Carrasco. And that's great work to make sure it didn't go over the line. Might be able to set up the chance. Well, that is how to nullify the opposition. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. He's in here. Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him. Not a foul, but the advantage with Real Madrid. And he's through here. And a goal to seal the hat-trick. A masterclass in finishing. Just can't stop him today. Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. And slipped through beautifully. Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. No two ways about it. A wild, wild attempt.
Well, it's so hard to get this right, and he just couldn't adjust his body quickly enough.
Benzema. They've won back possession. Suarez. Oh, breezing past him. Clean challenge. Good thing from his point of view. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. And offside just as he was ready to pounce. Beautifully weighted ball. Well, the danger is still there. And that came off the defender, so it'll be a corner. Can someone get on the end of this? Oh, wonderful save!
Well, he reacts so quickly there. That's a great save.
Rodrigo. Now with Benzema. It's a good-looking ball in behind. Is it going to be a goal? We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest. Well, it has been one-sided, but they deserve the plaudits for the fact that they've kept going and going. Correa. Thomas Lemar. Surely! And that is defending of the highest order. Goalkeeper's ball every day of the week. Correa. And with that, the referee blows for full time.
jack it up.
The stage is set here in Catalonia for what should be a special encounter. It's Barcelona versus Atletico Madrid. My name is Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary, as always on these big occasions, is Stuart Robson. Stuart, what should we be looking forward to seeing in this one?
Well, we've got two very good teams, a great atmosphere, but different styles. One team very good at defending, the other team great attack inside. Who will impose their style on the other? This is going to be interesting.
Perfectly timed pass, and a goal! An early boost for them, the first goal of the game, they're off and running. Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Well, will they be able to play it in behind the defence? Well, they might be onto something. Frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long, and this match is level again. So underway again, following the goal that made things level. Well, just the tackle that was needed. Joao Felix. They all know their roles as they... He's in behind. And it's in! They're back in front! Stunning scenes here! Back in action then. Let's see if Atletico, having conceded, can wipe out that last goal. Well, they get themselves level here. Really sound goalkeeping.
Well, that had to be a goal, didn't it? What a stop that is.
Luc de Jong.
Well, still behind here, but only due to some incredible goalkeeping. Surely it's only a matter of time if they keep piling on the pressure like this.
Oh, hang on, Stuart, it's a chance. And it goes to square the game. What a contest this is turning out to be. And it's level again here. Both sets of fans being put through something of an emotional mangle. Marcos Llorente. Given away by Atletico. Well, they no longer have the ball. Llorente, a real opening now. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Depay. Oh, a lovely ball. And a goal! That's his brace. They just can't keep him quiet. And the ball is moving again. 3-2. Could be. Well, flinging himself at the ball. He's driven in the corner. And the keeper did magnificently.
Well, that's just a wonderful save. How did he stop that?
Who can he pick out? Well, no end product. Depay. Is it going to be? Terrific save. Can he deliver it with accuracy? It comes to nothing in the end. Depay. Oh, big chance. In it goes! He's made it a brace for himself. No stopping him, apparently. Routine, really. So the current scoreline, 4-2. Luis Suarez making progress with the ball at his feet. But nothing comes of it. Carrasco. On the ball, Joao Felix. There's a slide rule pass. And a goal to seal the hat-trick. A masterclass in finishing. Just cut. Underway in the second half, and Atletico trailing. Let's see if they can turn this round. Griezmann. Trippier now. Koke. He's given us away. Well, this could pose problems for the defenders. Oh, not to be. That would have put them well on their way, Stuart.
Well, that could prove to be a big miss. Surely has to score there.
Well, I've always thought of Luis Suarez as the sort of player you simply can't take your eyes off. And Stuart, that's what's happening here.
Yes, he's been fantastic, hasn't he? Shame the same can't be said for the rest of the team. There's only so much he can do on his own. He's going to need a lot more help in the second half if they're to get a result out of this one.
Luc de Jong. Top-class defending. Going about his defensive business with a minimum of fuss. Oh, tremendous vision. Griezmann. A chance to whip it in. Suarez. Pulls it back. Marvellous anticipation. A chopping challenge, and the referee has got to have a big think about it. Fati, well, far from textbook defending. Cutting the ball back. Not a shame that he couldn't find the target from there. Trippier. Correa. On the ball, Joao Felix. And they'll be happy to have regained possession. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? All hands on deck. Depay. Is it going to be? Couldn't quite hang on. Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him. Not a scoreline we see all that often. 5-3. And real chance. A goal! That's exactly what they needed. That should get them believing again. And I must say, I'd have to go back quite a few years to remember the last time I covered a game with a scoreline of 5-4. The free kick decision goes the way of Barcelona. That's how to blunt the edge of the opposing attack. Could be a chance to break here. Well, they get the ball once more. A really sumptuous ball. Defended well. And possibilities inside the box. Really vital interception here. Well, the attack finally comes to nothing, and the keeper has it. Marcos Llorente. Well, time is against them. They have work to do. My goodness, it looked as though he was clean through. And the referee, what will he do here? It is an Atletico substitution. Griezmann with it. Oh, a respectable free kick. But that's top quality goalkeeping, you've got to say.
Well, what an atmosphere we've got inside this stadium. These supporters are doing everything they can to get their team over the finish line.
Good pressure. Can they make something of this? Must be. What a vital intervention. A corner then, and with time running out, they've got to... Oh, really good header. Really fine goalkeeping. And very deftly cut out. And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Decent progress with the ball at his feet. The cut back. Can he finish them off? And that's a high-quality stop.
Well, it may not count for anything, but that was a great save, wasn't it?
No more time left, in the opinion of the referee, João Felix. My expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart Robson. And getting ready for a potentially thrilling contest. It's Sparta Prague against Victoria Pilsen.
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
Running room in the wide position. Fed over towards the back post. Goalkeeper's ball. Not the best of crosses, really, was it? Jean-David Boguel. Just not looking confident in possession. It might be on for them. Now potential danger. Great reflex action.
Well, that should have been a goal. Mind you, it's a brilliant save.
But he's gone short with it. Lukas Kalbach. Well, they have the ball once more. And threading it forward. And a goal to give them the lead. They have their reward. So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Promising sequence. Superb stop. David Hansko. Good tackle. It'll be a throw. Struggling to keep the ball. Decent position. Untidy on the ball. Adam Chlojek. Now what can they do from here? Oh, great vision. A lovely attempt. Oh, a moment of pure class. Had to catch it perfectly, and didn't he just? So underway again here on the back of that leveller. Oh, he's lost possession. Useful looking ball. And there it is! 2 goals in a matter of minutes. Incredible stuff. So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the score. What's going to happen next? And smart defending. Oh, moving it nicely. Opportunity. Frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long, and this match is level again. Not many signs. A chopping challenge, and the referee has got to have a big think about it. Well, the referee not messing about. He's cautioned him.
Well, it had to be a yellow card, and he knew it was coming.
A very effective challenge put in. Chlojek. Oh, he's really opened them up here. Jan Sikora. Jean-David Boguel. Can they get in behind them? And he's through here. Can they put it away? Well, a time for composure on the ball. Good work to win it back high up the pitch. Well, successfully cut out. You can't really tackle like that and expect to get away with it. Booking to come, you would think. Well, he's gone into the referee's notebook.
And he can't be surprised. That was a poor challenge, you have to say.
And providing width. Not the best clearance. And there it is, the half-time whistle. As anticipated, plenty of talking points so far. And now the second half is underway. Philip Panak. It's with Carlson. Sacek. Still passing it around with authority. Has a go. Priority was to hang on to the ball, which he did. Well, he's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Stuart?
Well, he's certainly got his team back into this game with that
Oh,
goal.
wait, Stuart, they might score. Oh, that is a superb save. And a struggle to get it away properly. Wonderful challenge, and a throw-in coming up.
Well, the keeper's made a good save, but you just sense a goal is coming soon.
Determined defending. Read it magnificently and intercepted. Opportunity to take the lead and turned onto the woodwork. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one.
Well, you can't take your eyes off this one, because there you have it. Plenty of chances for both teams in what has been a really good game so far.
We're getting the ball forward. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Firing it in. Oh, he saved it well. Error from the keeper. Will they seize on it? Well, not hard to read that pass. Can he convert? Just failing to hit the target. Good effort, though. Mosquera. Oh, that's a fine cross. Can they keep it out? Well, the shot had just a bit too much elevation. And that's an important intervention. Sacek. Carlson. The cross is on. Can they get in behind them? And the keeper taking care of the situation. Jean-David Boguel. And winning it back. 10 minutes to go then. All even, but will it stay that way?
Well, what a final few minutes we have here. And
Bad challenge, and now it's up to the referee in terms of what to do next. Milan Havel. Well, the pass not finding its target. I must say, this looks promising. It's a high-level tackle. Brilliant. Well, they've won the ball back quickly. Gives it a go. And the keeper diving to thwart him. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Can they take advantage of the situation? A meaty but fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in. Trying to get onto the front foot with the minutes ticking away. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. And there's the referee's whistle. These two sides.
When I'm down, 'cause with you I'm safe and sound, 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 safe and sound.